Week 5 starts of the week.
Starting off with the quarterback, go ahead and let you go, Jay.
All right, my quarterback is Matt Stafford. They're playing Seattle. It's quarterback 8. So it's a little bit a little bit greedy on my quarterbacks. He's supposed to be quarterback 1, so I'm not stretching too far. But definitely going to be a bounce back week for him after that Arizona game, to where he did not play very awesome. But I'm thinking a nice game from him against Russell Wilson. Nice little shootout between the quarterbacks.
And just to give a little bit of context for our starts of the week, because we're not giving it these past few weeks, where we're getting what they're projected to be is on Fantasy Pro. So if you want to go check there and go to their projections tab and actually sort it by position, and we go off of PPR as well when you're going to do your scoring, that's how we're deciding these. So like if we think somebody's going to finish higher than what they're projected at a significant enough point to be a start of the week. That way you guys have context for future episodes. So my start of the week at quarterback is Trevor Lawrence. He's going up against Tennessee. Tennessee has been horrible against the quarterback this year. Just about every single one that's went up against him has done really, really well. This is a divisional matchup. He stepped up for us in week 1 as well. It's not been a smooth ride for Trevor Lawrence thus far, but you are seeing the signs. He's starting to get better and better each week. I think this is a good week for him to step up and do it. And so against Tennessee, I look for Trevor Lawrence to have a big game. He's projected to be the quarterback 19 on the week. I think he's going to be a lot better than that. Transitioning on down to running backs, my running back start of the week is Leonard Fournette going up against Miami. Leonard Fournette is projected to be the RB14. Anybody that knows me knows I am trying my best to hold down vomit from trying to say Leonard Fournette is my start of the week. Cannot stand Leonard Fournette, but I got to hand him credit where credit's due. He's earned the reps there, and it looks like he's the one. My luck, Ronald Jones will come out and drop 150 on Miami's head. But that being said, everything points to Leonard Fournette is their main guy, and everything points to starting your running backs against Miami. They are horrible against the run. Everybody is going off against them. So Leonard Fournette against Miami is my start of the week.
Running back for me is Daryl Henderson. Same game as Matt Stafford with Seattle. I think he's back healthy. It's right in the middle, just right. Running back 13, so right before Leonard Fournette. Good value. I think he's going to play well. It's going to be a good game. Like I said, it's going to be a good offensive game. Not complicated start for Henderson. Don't overthink it with him. Just play him. That takes to wide receivers. This is where I got a little bit stretchy. Which of course with my receiver is mine is Devonta Smith. He's projected to be wide receiver 35. I think this is a bit low for him. He did have a strong week last week. He's been a little bit up and down each week, but I think he can tie together 2 good games. They're playing Carolina, and it seems to be those games have been a little bit more offensive minded with Carolina lately after Dallas game. So he's a guy that I think you can get good value. That might be a flex type starter or maybe wide receiver 2, but I think right now he's going to outperform a projection for this week.
Yeah, it's a copycat league. I think Dallas exposed Carolina's defense on a couple different things, and so you're going to see everybody kind of try to duplicate that. And Eagles have a good enough running back room to spread it around to make them have to commit to that. I was genuinely shocked to see Devonta Smith down to 35, so I think that's a great start of the week. I'm a big fan of him as well. My start of the week is not as low, but I still think it's low for him. Rightfully so with recent weeks. Is CeeDee Lamb. I got him starting as my start of the week against the Giants. Giants have allowed a major receiver game almost every week. Terry McLaurin went off against them as one of the examples, and I do think him and CeeDee Lamb play a very similar game. And I think CeeDee Lamb delivers on that draft stock we all put in him this year. This is the game we've been waiting on. He's kind of fallen off. Congratulations to those of you like Jay who's been able to go out and acquire him in places because he's about to take off and people are just overreacting. So if you were smart and did that, bravo, he's about to deliver on Sunday. And so going on to our tight ends, this one is, as he said, to preface it in the our take on George Kittle, tight ends are such a dice roll, and we're both doing just that. My tight end this week is Joni Smith. He's going up against Houston, who has been absolutely horrible against the tight ends. And this is mainly just me calling my shot that he's going to be more utilized than Hunter Henry. They both got the same amount of targets. If you go for yardage, it looks like Hunter Henry had a better game, but Joni's the one with the touchdown. So with the tight end, that's really all it takes to finish good at the tight end position is a touchdown. So I think Joni gets some work all around the field and gets that touchdown for him on Sunday. So he's my start of the week.
Yeah, my tight end is Cameron Brate. Last week with Tampa, he replaced Gronk's role, but there still was some transition issues as far as understanding how he would play in the system without Gronk being there. And then in the rain with New England game and the wet field, it just made it really hard to catch. Basically, I mean everyone was struggling last week, and so I think they will be in more of a rhythm, and he'll be a great value guy to have. I mean, he's maybe probably on your waiver wire. So if you're carrying Gronk or you're unsure about tight end, just because that Tampa offense is kind of bounced back after their slow week, even in the win against New England against a high power Buffalo offense. So I like Cameron Brate. He is tight end 28 right now. So again, the value is there when you're looking at a tight end.
Yep. So that if I didn't mention it, Joni was 21. That is our start to the week for week 5.